baker, chef, entrepreneur, and the cake boss himself, Buddy Valastro, is back with two brand new series, Legends of the Fork and Buddy Valastro's Cake Dynasty. Thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, thank you, Rudy.
Tell us a little bit about, let's start with Buddy Valastro's Cake Dynasty, because we get to see the whole family in the series.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of what my life is now. When Cake Boss came out, it was 2009, so it was a long time ago. My kids were little; they really weren't on the show. But now they're older and they're coming into the business, and there's kind of like, who's going to take over this business, right? The succession of Carlo's Bakery and growing, a dynasty with my family. Like, me and my dad, our dream was to make the bakery a household name. My dream with my wife and kids is to grow this into a dynasty where, we have, 13 bakeries, 6 fast casual restaurants, a full-fledged restaurant at the Venetian in Vegas, 75 vending machines, 2 bakeries in Canada, 8 in Brazil, 100,000 square foot factory. We are in 3,500 Walmarts, and it's different. Like, we still do giant cakes, which you'll see on the show. So you're seeing this expansion and this growth. And I really want people to see it because I want people to know how hard we work for it and know that, I want them to feel inspired to go after what they want. This has been a long road for me, and growing this is just a dream come true with my kids and my wife.
As far as the kids go, who was the youngest who got most interested in the business? Because obviously desserts is something a topic that all kids love, but your daughter's even getting into the business side of things as well too.
Yeah, my daughter's a university. My daughter's a junior at the University of Delaware, and she's actually studying business and hospitality. And she's doing an amazing job. So you'll see her on the show. You'll see my other sons on the show, and really just what we do. It's a glimpse into our home life a little bit, but more the business, the dynasty.
As far as the lessons that you've passed on, either from lessons that you've learned or lessons from your father, what has that experience been like, especially passing them on to your kids and kind of having this full circle moment for yourself?
Look, the key to my success is really the roots that my parents instilled in me, right? It's the work ethic. It's you have to lead by example. And the other day, I had one of the people from the equipment company in, and he said, man, he goes, I can't believe it. And I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, your people work so hard for you. And he says, and I know why. And I said, why? He goes, because you're you're bleeding with them. You're in the trenches, you're on the floor scrubbing and this and that, I'm here every morning at 5 a.m. and, my day doesn't end till it ends. Last week, there was 3 nights where I slept in my office because I was just busy.
Yeah, and I'm sure with the holidays coming up, it's gonna continue that way. Let's talk a little bit about Legends of the Fork. You're getting to travel around to see other families embracing food and recipes generation after generation. What's that experience like been for you?
Oh, listen, it's kind of like a dream job. I was like, when they told me what I had to do, I was like, really? I was like, I get to go around and eat and find out well, you know what? Look, for me, I want to know what makes a place legendary. Is it the matriarch, the patriarch, the old age secret recipes? Is it the razzle dazzle of the restaurant? What makes this an iconic place? And I know you're in Chicago, right? So, we visited Al's Italian Beef, right? Why is Al's legendary? It started out as like a bookie joint, like a little stand on the street. Like, hearing the history and how things started and what it transformed into is amazing. Or Gene and Giorgetti in Chicago, which was, phenomenal. To places like Katz's Deli in New York, or Patsy's, where they opened up for Sinatra on Christmas Day. So you hear those stories, you understand the passion, the love of what goes into it. I get my hands dirty, and I think it's a really awesome show.
And even watching the first couple episodes, it's the service, the ambiance, the taste, and these are the places that you go for your anniversaries, for your birthdays, and sometimes we all have those places. Like, there's no question we have to go here. We've been going here year after year, and they know your name, and the service is impeccable, and the food is just beyond words.
Exactly. And that's what this show is about. What is the secret sauce at these places and why? So when we just traveled the country, went to Chicago, LA, Detroit, Nashville, New Jersey, Philadelphia. So, we went all over the country and we had a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, buddy, thank you so much for your time today. Again, Legends of the Fork and Buddy Valastro's Cake Dynasty, both on A&E's Homemade Nation, starting on November 11th. And happy holidays to you.
Too, my friend. Take it easy.
You too. Thank you.